Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So, first, I have my LaCroix here. This is the coconut. Best flavor of LaCroix you can get. I should review this one day. Crisp, clean feel down the esophagus. Little kick from the carbonation. Slight coconut flavor. Ooh, it's so delicious. LaCroix. 5 out of 5. Sparkling waters. Alright, guys. So this is a different one for me. You guys know I'm not really into the budgety stuff. I'm trying to think of the most recent one I've had that's like a budget knife. Probably the Sencut Scepter that Big Red EDC loaned me. And then I bought one, but it was trash, so I returned it. And just forgot about it. I haven't been that into budget, but my buddy Joe, the Knife Whisperer, was really raving about this knife, so I wanted to check it out. Saw it on Swap for like 48 bucks, and I just picked one up. The unboxing knife today, as usual now, is the Evatac Shadow Ranger, which I realized something new today. You can actually squeeze the blade in. I don't know if that has to do with the spring or something, but that's interesting. Hey, that shot out of there. Wait, did that just deploy all the way with just a flick? Nope. So this has that recurve Gladius spear point on it, which is really nice. I really like my Gladius spear point recurves. They're just one of the best blade shapes out there. I wish more people would use them. But you just don't see it a whole lot, you know? Oh, did I just cut myself? Oh God, I gotta go to the hospital if I did. Tetanus. Oh. Any blood? Just a little nicky nick. I think we're good, guys. I think I'm good on my tetanus shot, so should be okay. Put away the Evatac Ranger Shadow. Anyway, guys, I believe this is called the Civivi Riffle. Oh, cool. I needed more paper and a box for packaging. I was running low on, like, the air, the canned air, like the bagged air and shit. So yeah, made in China, Civivi Riffle pocket knife, dark green. Check it out. Obviously, classic Civivi box. One thing I really like about Civivi and we is you always get a pouch and you usually get a cloth, and you know it's really good for sending knives back and forth to people like loaners. And these Civivis are cheap enough that I usually don't care. Like, you know, I can just use the cloth. And they upgraded their pouch a little bit, I think. It's got this felt lining. And there's no pockets, which kind of sucks, because then you can only put one knife in there. Wait, let me get all this in here. And this may very well turn into like a giveaway knife. Just, you know, those are usually good for that. I mean, it looks cool. Check it out. I forgot it had a flipper tab. It does have a Spidey flickable hole. Damn, those look like T8s, guys. Did they change their game up here? Nope. T6. I figure I might as well just swap the clip right now because it has a hole for deployment. And, wait, is this guy left-handed? No. It has a hole for deployment, and, you know, you got to kind of grip the clip a little bit when you do that. And I'm just going to go ahead and swap it right here for you guys. For you, not for me. It's not for me, guys. I do this all for you. Believe it or not. Oh, I hate when they do this. The clip on the other, or the screw on the other side is a T8. It's like, just use a T6 over there too, right? Like, why would you do that? So silly. Tighten that down. You guys know I'll probably do a disassembly on this guy as long as it sticks around long enough for that. Come on. Get in your hole, son. There you go. In your hole, sonny. They were Loctited in there, which is pretty standard procedure. Come on. My God, this should be so easy. All right, that one's going in. There we go. So it looks like on this model here, they used countersunk screws. But I want to make sure it's lining up right because it seems kind of weird right now. Why are you being weird? There you go. They used countersunk screws, but they didn't put the, they didn't make a cutout for the clip, which kind of sucks. But I usually don't have a problem with that kind of stuff because at least I got a reversible clip, right? So here, let's flick this guy. Oh, that felt good. Sorry, I sounded like some weird person there, huh? Ergonomics. Wow, this knife is comfortable. It's got jimping up here, which, you know, you don't really need. I think it's using 14C, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where they put the blade steel these days. Oh, there, it's in like this white. Yep, you're not going to be able to see that. 14C 28N, which is awesome. Let's check the closing action. Whoa. Detent on the flipper. Yeah, I suspected it would be very much like the Stinger, as Kyle would call it. But this detent is dialed in for the middle finger flick. And for the flipper, I mean, if you give it any kind of gas, it's good. Guys, this thing is awesome. Ooh, look at that lockup. That is super early, though. It's a little dangerous there. Man, it just drops shut, right-handed, flicks out like a dream. Can you thumb flick it? Yeah, you can, but it's kind of awkward. Oh, that flick feels so good. Yeah, dude, this thing is freaking sweet, guys. Wow, I really like this knife. The clip, you know, it's a little bit of a hot spot, but I take that trade-off to have... Oh, you know what? Blade play. That might be the key here. Yeah, there's some play in there. That's probably why it's dropping so nicely. Let's check our centering. Centering right now is a little off. So probably if I tighten this... Yeah, that's the weird thing these days I've noticed. The Stinger was this way. It's like you can't even tighten the pivot and there's a little bit of play. It's like they build in a little bit of play. I don't know. I find that really weird. I don't know why they would do that. Let me just try to crank on it a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, there. Now it's gone. And it's still good action. Now we're dead centered. So I'm guessing the guy who had this probably just played with it for a bit and it loosened up a little bit. But I mean, look at that. That action's fantastic for a $48 knife, right? It flicks great. It has this weird hook at the end here, which is interesting. Ergonomically, it's not really weird though. It kind of feels good. Kind of puts you in sort of a like pistol grip type thing, which is nice. Wow, this thing is razor sharp. Comes down to a very thin edge. Guys, this might be my favorite Civivi yet, honestly. Really, really digging this. I love that it has multiple deployment methods. Yeah, and the micarta feels really good. This is the best micarta I've felt from Civivi before. So, is it those? No, the Sencut had micarta, and that felt like shit, if I recall. This feels good. And it's slim, guys. Like, this knife is freaking cool. Maybe I'm a budget guy again. So, it's not as thin as a bug out, but it is getting there. I mean, it is getting there. Very thin. Very cool knife, guys. I'm kind of blown away here. If you can't tell, I can't talk. This is the Civivi Riffle, guys. Cool. Yeah, and the blade steel being 14C makes this so much better than having fucking D2. That always pissed me off. 9CR I actually liked, and I would say 9CR is around 14C. It's probably more like 12C, 27N, I guess. And this is a little better. But I always liked 9CR. Never had a problem carrying that. So, yeah, I'm very excited to check this knife out. And I will do my first impressions, disassembly. I don't think I'll do, like, skiffs or anything. Just, I don't know. I feel a little weird putting them in, like, a budget knife. But maybe I will. There's a good amount of weight relief in there. You can see the cutouts, maybe. There's pockets on both sides because it's a liner lock, so they can fit that in. Really cool. It's super lightweight. Yeah, like for what it is, for being 3 1/4 inches probably. I'm carrying the KUF 3.0 here, or 3.0 version 3. That's a 3-inch blade. So maybe it's 3.5. Let's see. This is a bug out. Yeah, I'd say it's 3.3 or 3.5 inches on the blade length, which is cool. Interesting. It does kind of remind me of the Stinger a little bit. It just doesn't have like, you know, it's like a bigger version of the Stinger with a hole instead of a fuller. Okay, it looks nothing like the Stinger. Which, by the way, guys, I'm loving this thing with the micarta scales from Cerberus. But yeah, guys, that's it. The Civivi Riffle. Thank you for watching, listening to me rant and rave as usual. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.